What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to, I think this is Lefty from FNAF's tutorial. So it's been like 2 months now since I've made it, and I haven't started a tutorial, so we're gonna start it today. So what I'm gonna need you to do is, once you pick your spot on the ground, we're actually gonna go about 175 to the right and 175 in height for space you need. So make sure you have that much space before you start. Otherwise, you might hit a height limit or something, and I'm not responsible for that anyway. So we're gonna be using dirt and coal, or you can use black wool. Doesn't really matter at all. And I was gonna clear up the bar, but I think we can just clear it later. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with 5 pieces of coal going straight up. And we're going to be working on the right side, so we're going to put the coal or dirt right here on the right, or the top for each part as we continue. So let's going to go up and to the right 4 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 2 vertical. Up and to the right 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And then up and to the right 6 single now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now from here, what we're gonna do is split up into like an armpit, and we're gonna split up into, I think, the part that goes into the neck. So for that, we're gonna go up and to the right 2 flat, and from the right block into 2 flat, so this one right here, we're gonna go underneath it and put 2 going straight down. We're then going to split this into 3 different areas. So right here where we put the 2 going down, we can actually keep going up and to the right from there, so we'll mark that. But underneath, right here as well, we can either go to the left or the right, so we're going to prep that for now. So on the left side, we're going to go down into left 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the right side, we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical. 1, 2. And then from the 5 vertical we just placed, we're going to go down to the right 4 vertical 2 times in a row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we should be really close to the ground. So all we're going to do from here is go down to the right 2 flat. Down to the right 2 single. Down to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. 1, 2. Placement. 1, 2. And we should be 1 above the ground, which we are, as you can see. There's only 1 space between us and the ground. And to the right of this 2 flat, we're going to put an extra 1 right there. And we're actually going to put 1 below it and 10 above it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if we count it, it should be 12 in height. Now from there, we can go back to the 2 vertical down here and start linking it to the shoulder blade part right here. So we're going to go down and to the right from there, about 1, 2, 3, 4 singles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down to the right 2 flat. And then down into the right 3 flat. As you can see, it met up with what we already had here. We added 2, and the 3rd block already met up with what we were building. So that's perfect. Now from this 3 flat, we can actually go up and to the right, on the right side of it. 4 vertical. Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're not going to touch it now. We're going to come back to it so you can mark it. We need to get the shoulder shaped out just so we can have the frame done. So I don't want to do too much of the inner detail yet, but I just want to have that there in case we need to come back to it later. So let's go back to this top single block we marked earlier. And we're actually going to go up and to the right from it. 2 vertical. 1, 2. Up and to the right 3 single. 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 1 single. Up and to the right 4 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. And up and to the right 7 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. Now we're gonna have to put the character into frame a little bit later. As you can see, we don't have enough space for the head and stuff, but that's okay. Right now we're not doing the head. We're gonna just keep on making sure the shoulders are in frame. So we're gonna go back down underneath now and start working on the neck. So we're gonna go down to the right 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to the right 2 flat. 1, 2. And from the left block in the 2 flat, we're gonna go down to left 2 flat. And from the right block and the 2 flat, we're going to down to right 1 single. So this is what it should look like so far. The left block we can mark it because we'll come back to it later, but the right block we're going to continue working with it and going down into the right 2 flat, down into the right 4 flat, 1 2 3 4, down to the right 1 single, down to the right 3 flat, down to the right 10 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Up into the right 4 flat now. So this is the actual bow that's on his neck. So we can start shaping out the bow stuff. It's just that I don't really want to do that yet. I'm always like making sure I have the full extent of the base done before we do any inner detail or like height wise, just to make sure its entire thing is framed in on the right camera screen. So after the 4 flat, we're going to go up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block on the right side. We have 1 2, that's 1. Placement block again, 1 2, that's 2. We're then going to go up into the right 3 flat, 1 2 3. And on the 3rd block in the 3 flat, we're going to go underneath it and put 2 going straight down. We're then going to go down to left 4 vertical. So left side, 1 2 3 4. And we can mark that because that's another part of the bow tie that's going to loop down and around and go all the way to the left side, back where we started. But back at the top here, where we just did the 2 going down from our 3 flat, we're actually going to go to this corner piece right here. And we're going to up into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row. So placement block on the right or top side, 1 2. Placement block again, 1 2. Up into the right 1 single. Up into the right 7 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Down into the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1 2 1 2. Down into the right 3 flat, 1 2 3. Down to the right 2 flat 2 times in a row, 1 2 1 2. And from here we have a bunch of splits in the shoulder, kind of we had over in the left side, except this one is it's a slightly different angle, but you can tell it's the same type of split. It's the same idea. So from this right block, we're gonna go down into the right 3 vertical, 1 2 3. And from that same right block, we're gonna go up into the right 2 vertical. So we should have a split, whoops, with a hole in the middle right here. Now from the top block, the 2 vertical, we're gonna go up into the right 2 flat, up into the right 5 flat, 1 2 3 4 5. And this is the highest point of this shoulder place, so we're gonna start going down and curving back up for the microphone later. But as it stands, this is the highest point of the shoulder before we worry about the head later, which should be over there actually, not over here. So from here, we're gonna go underneath 3 flat to the right 2 times in a row. So 1 2, oops, 2 3. Placement 1 2 3. Down to the right 2 flat, 1 2. Down to the right 2 singles, 1 2. Down to the right 2 vertical, 1 2. And from the 2 vertical, we're gonna go to the bottom block, and I think we can add an extra 5 to the left of it. So 1 2 3 4 5. And instead of to the left side now, we're gonna go down to the right from it, 3 singles, 1 2 3, and it should look like this. So this flat area right here is going to be 6 flat, and connected to it we have 3 singles going down. Now these singles actually can end the arm right now, or we can start looping for the microphone. I think we're going to bring the arm down first and then do the microphone after. Actually, let's do the microphone first, we might as well, because we're going to have to do it anyways. So from this single, we're going to up and to the right 3 vertical, 1 2 3. And we can also go down and to the right from it, 4 vertical. So 1 2 3 4. And this is the same kind of center split we have right here, kind of like we had all the way over there. You see how there's like a hole in the middle? And just like over there, we're going to be working with the top part. So from this 3 vertical, we're going to up and to the right 2 vertical, 1 2. Up and to the right 2 flat. Up and to the right 3 flat, 1 2 3. Up and to the right 10 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and to the right 2 flat. Down and to the right 1 single. Down and to the right 2 vertical 2 times in a row. So since it's down and to the right, you can put your placement block down or to the right side. That's how it works. And we'll go down 1, 2, placement block again, 1, 2. From there, we're going to go down to our 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And this is like the final part right here where we're going to start shouldering it back inward. And then we need like one finger grasping the microphone. So you're going to see like a little bit of like a lump. It's weird. It's weird shaped. So we're going to, on the left side now, underneath, 2 vertical. Then down to left 2 singles, so 1, 2. Down to left 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. And from this 3 vertical on the top block, we can go up into the left 11 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And on the bottom block, we can add an extra 1 underneath. And from that extra 1 underneath, we can put an extra 2 to the left and 8 to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can see that we don't have enough room to see it on our cameraman, so I'm going to shift my cameraman a little bit over so you can see things a little bit clearer. And this should give us a little bit more space. We just need a little bit more space. We don't need it too much. Fix more later as we get the head done, but for now that's enough space. Now once you have that 11 flat right here, on the right side and the left side, so on the left side we're going to go down to the left 2 single, and on the right side we're going to go down to the right 2 single. So it's going in the direction of the side you're on. So left side, down and to the left, 1, 2. Right side, down and to the right, 1, 2. Easy. Now going to this part right here, this 11 flat we placed, what you can do is on the final block, you can actually put 6 going underneath it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then from that same block, instead of underneath it now, we're going to up and to the left, 2 flat, 1, 2. Up and to the left, 2 single, 1, 2. And then from here, we're going to up and to the left, 2, 3, then 4. But the 4 should be already here because we did that earlier, so it should be up and to the left, 2, then 3. So placement block, 1, 2. Placement block, 1, 2, 3. And if it touches at the diagonal, that means you did it correctly. And ours seems to have done that, so we are good. We are ready. So that's the microphone done. Let's move back a little bit to the shoulder pieces and making sure those are in the correct spots. We don't have to worry too much about starting the head today, so that's good. But I do want to make sure some of the little details are in the right spots. So we have this little shoulder piece sticking out right here. Let's work our way from right to left. And it should be about 6 flats. Let me count it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it is. That's good. From those, we're going to go down to the left 3 flat. 1, 2, 3. Down to the left 6 flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up and to the left 1 single. And then up and to the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And you see how I created this 3 tall L right here? That's perfect. From the bottom left corner of that 3 tall L, we're going to work with that next. And we're going to go down and to left 2 vertical 3 times in a row. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And as you can see, for each part, we just put a placement block underneath to continue. It doesn't really mess up the flow, and it's very easy to clean up. From there now, we're going to go down and to the left. So placement block underneath or on the left side. 11 vertical. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And from that 11, we're going to do a couple of things. It's very hard. So we're going to start from the top, counting down 2 blocks. So 1, 2. That second block is going to get 6 to the right of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then from that block, we're going to count 3 more down. So 1, 2, 3. And from that block, we're also going to put 6 to the right of that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops, 4, 5, 6. Now from there, we're going to count 4 and 5 more blocks down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are the 2 we want. We want the 4th and the 5th one. And that's basically the 2nd to last and 3rd to last from the bottom, as you can see. Those are each going to get 1 coal to the right, like so. And then the last block, so this one at the tippy bottom, goes down into the right, 2 vertical, 2 times in a row, 1, 2, placement block, 1, 2, and the final block right here is going to go down to the right, 1 single, and touch the ground. Now from the 2 vertical we have on the right side right here, we're going to go up and to the right, 3 singles, 1, 2, 3, and it should touch the middle-ish to the right side-ish of the bottom half right here. And now we're going to connect everything by going into this gap we have in between them and connecting them with a 2 vertical, like so. These are touching at the diagonal, they're not touching directly. Then on the top block right here, we're going to go up and to the right, 5 singles. So placement block right here, or right there, either of those is fine. And we're going to just keep going up and to the right, and it should touch this block. So let's hope it works out. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we are correct, it's perfect. And that actually completes the shoulder. And if you see this little 6 spot right here, it's actually going to be like a metallic bar in his shoulder. You can kind of start seeing it in the build. So that's pretty good. Now before we end, we're going to actually do the left side's little arm piece right there. So that way the only thing we're missing are the neck, the head, and the bow stuff. And we'll move on to that in this part 2. This might be a 3 or 4 parter. I'll take my time with this one just because it's been a while since I've done any of these tutorials. It's been kind of boring to do them, so I'm trying to make sure that when I do them I sound appropriate with my energy and stuff. Well, I like to keep them chilled out, but sometimes I just really don't want to do them, so that's why I haven't been doing them. But I'm fine right now, so I'll continue. So from this 4 vertical we have over here that we marked earlier, we actually can go up and to the right from it. So keep putting your placement blocks on the right or top. 1 single, up and to the right, 2 vertical, 3 times in a row. So 1, 2, that's 1, 1, 2, that's 2, 1, 2, that's 3. Then from there, we're going to go up and to the right, 1 single, up and to the right, 2 vertical, and then up and to the right, 2 flat. Perfect. So the bow stuff is still there, which we haven't touched yet, but I just wanted to have a little bit of a starter because I know some of you guys really wanted this build to be done, so I'm going to start recording more of it. Hopefully I can get it done as soon as possible. I don't want to be slacking on it. I'm feeling okay, so I'll try and get as many of them out as I can. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. If you did, be sure to hit a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. I have more of this coming, and also if you want to see a time lapse of something new, be sure to leave a suggestion in the comment section below. But as always, this is Phoenix, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.